a few. So these are 6 common quarterly planning mistakes. The first is viewing quarterly planning as a blank canvas. Like, oh, blank sheet of paper. We can do anything we want, wide open. I just don't think it works that way. Maybe if you had a brand new business with no customers and no teammates and no momentum and a bunch of money to just do whatever you wanted, okay, fine. But for the other 99.999% of entrepreneurs, we have things in motion. And so to view it as a blank canvas and make choices as if they're independent on an island just doesn't make sense. And that's part of where I think a lot of masterminds break down is an entrepreneur will show up and say, I want to boost revenue. And they'll get super excited and everyone will say, oh, start a podcast, write a book, do this, do that, do this, do that. And the entrepreneur comes back home to their home business and says, all right, we're going to do this, and this. And the whole team just is looking deer in the headlights and is like, oh my God, hard right turn. There's this great expression. It's an old African proverb. It says, if you want to go fast, go alone. And that's important when you're level 2, when you're in the first, few $100,000s of revenue. Okay, that's fine. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. If you want to go far, go together. If you're going to work together, then you have to consider others in your business, right? My brother, Brent Francis, had a really great quote. We were talking about the divisions in society that are happening right now and whatnot. And he said, the cost of doing business, in a civilized, interdependent community, which at this point the whole world is connected. The cost of doing business in a civilized, interdependent community is consideration, considering the impact on others. That's just the cost of doing business, right? If I want to drive down the right side of the road safely, I kind of have to trust that the person coming at me is going to stay on the right side of the road so we don't hit each other. So we can, each be on the right side of our respective directions. I have to be considerate of others if I'm going to be in a civilized, interdependent society. Otherwise, I can go live in the woods. If I want to live in the woods on my own, I don't have to worry about anybody. I can plant my garden, eat my food, that's that. So quarterly planning, you're not doing it in a vacuum. It is not a blank canvas.